Good morning and welcome to And Now the End is Near and So I Face My Final Curtain. Well, I hope it's no curtains for me, it's not going to be, because this is not really the end. I certainly did do it my way. I don't think I have followed this to the letter, but this is the last session in the 30-day programme. The next 2 days are rest days, which absolutely count, because as I've said before, the rest days are your recovery, your growth, your muscles building and getting stronger, so those 2 days are inclusive. So today, before I start, I just want to say big congratulations to Dance Mafia Juniors for winning the Champion of Champions 2026 again. We've won it in previous years, 23, 24, I'm not sure about last year, but this year definitely again, so well done. It's a huge achievement. Yeah, they're very successful. So well done to the juniors, well done to Dance Mafia. You're really committed young people and put a lot into your dance, and you've obviously got a lot of success with the big gathering of all those trophies over there. Big collection. So last one in the session, I'm going to continue. I'm not going to continue filming 3 times a week. I might do 2, definitely 1. What I intend to do after this is do the skills lab and try and learn each skill in the skills lab, and I'll explain them in future recordings. So today I'm starting with single bounce, and then I go into 3 side straddles, 3 boxing steps, 3 running man, and then it ends with practice the boxing step. So those are all things I've done before. I should hopefully be better at than I was in the beginning of the programme. I think I need to look myself back and see, I don't know, but I'm just going to get on with it and try and end on a high if I can. I look to see how long that was for. They seem to be getting longer every session. Oh, quick peek. Legs are going. Gets to the point where, oh no, it's went for another minute, 40 seconds then, goes on to here. It must be 3 minutes. And it just feels longer. The legs just go dead. Getting fitter, getting fitter. Oh. Oh dear. 30 seconds. What is it today? The heat maybe? Oh, that's my rest. It's, even though I definitely feel I'm getting better, it's very hard going. It's continuous bounce, especially in the calves. Let's keep trying. Keep trying. And it is side straddle. I don't know how long that was for. Maybe it was only 2 minutes, it felt longer. Side straddle is, yeah. I think I prefer shorter session sequences, even if it's a shorter break. It's all to building up your stamina, I suppose. Okay, good thing about having my husband filming for me is he gives me tips afterwards. And on the side straddle he says I trip up when I try and straddle too wide. So I'm trying to stay within this mat and not straddle too wide. I do that, catch the rope. Shame, I could have had that one. Shorter break. Oh, it's a I get confused. Okay, boxing step now. I have to keep looking. I mean, I just said it 2 minutes ago, but I don't know if it's the pernicious anemia or the menopausal brain. Memory like a goldfish, brain fog. Anyway, boxing step. Boxing step. It's shifting the weight. There we go. doing. Okay. Try myself up there. Short one. In the practice of shifting the weight, he says keep bounce on the toe. And the other one is a balance. Balance. Right. Get with it. Oh, running man now. Okay. Running man. How's that go again? Couple of hops, take it in. Let's move that slightly. Running man. Okay. He advises single leg, then bring it down, and bring it to a run. Don't kick your legs too far behind. Break. Should be over. Running man. I think it's frozen. Oh, no. in my head I had, keep on running. I don't think that looked much like running. And then again. I remember skipping as a child, running down a hill with a skipping rope. I don't remember it being hard work. Seconds. That's it? Yeah. Okay, I am doing a break. The next is, I can't believe how fast that's went in. It's now saying practice the boxing step. So I just have a 30-second breather and I practice the boxing step. So again, the boxing step he demonstrated as shifting the weight from side to side, jumping from side to side, then getting that closer, and then it's just a case of shifting the weight, bouncing on the toes. So the one you're landing on, the other one's just a tap for balance. And that is supposed to be it. So let's try again. I might do a couple of single leg bounces to get the rhythm and then try. Side jumps to get the rhythm, single bounces is the rhythm for running. Oh, mixed up. Ah, okay. And keep good posture, try and keep the core tight, try and keep the back straight, and breathe. Sometimes when you exercise you forget to breathe, you hold your breath, it doesn't help. Okay. he says, once you get the technique, then try and increase the speed. So I'm going to do another couple of shots at it, because I feel like even though I'm tripping a little, I am tired. It's very, very warm today, and I think the boxing step and getting the technique obviously need more practice. But not to sound arrogant in any way, but I don't think this is a particularly difficult step to learn the footwork to. It needs a lot of finesse. I'm not good at it yet, but I think that's one that I will get. That potentially the running man, normal single bounds and double bounds, everything else is hard. These are the most straightforward out of all the footwork. So I'm going to try another couple of boxing step, and then I'll try and increase the speed a little bit, and then that'll be that. Oh, just in there. Jump too high. Second one, wish my husband's on camera doing this. Wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I have to talk, self-talk, as if I was watching someone else right now, what feedback would I be giving? And I'd be saying that wasn't bad, instead of punishing myself and saying that wasn't good enough. It actually wasn't bad. I am still a beginner. This is only, it's 30 days, but that is only 12 sessions. 12 learning sessions. Okay. Too big for my own boots. Wasn't terrible. Right, my nemesis is the cross. Sometimes I had it good. Sometimes I screw it up completely. Full disclosure, I had a 5 to 10 minute little practice at the cross last night, and it was with medium success. So I'm going to have a little shot at this and then I'm done. A couple of crosses and maybe a couple of side swings, and that'll be that. These are the things I intend to practice. The first one's learned. Try and get the techniques down. Yeah, that's it. So here goes. Oh! Okay. Set myself up for that one. I knew I jumped too high. I've had the fortune of having someone give me feedback, but even being able to stand in front of a mirror and see what you're doing is really worth it. Because I can see that I was jumping too high. In the moment, your brain doesn't tell you that and you just do it. It's like the rope's coming, I need more room, so I have to jump higher, and you actually don't. The rope hitting the floor is your sign to jump, and you should keep the jumps low. You just have to clear the rope, and the rope is like this, and I try to jump up here. So it's a common mistake. need to end on a little good sequence. I can't end on a mistake. I'm having a 2-year-old tantrum. With myself. I jumped too high. Catch. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm not ending the bad one. I'm too determined. So have a word with yourself. Focus. See yourself doing it. You know you can do it. That was good enough for me. The end is day 12 end, and it's been great. I've really enjoyed it, I have to say. I'm going to do a blether after this because I have a busy day ahead, but just to say, everybody who has actually watched, and I know there's not been a lot of viewers, but I do really appreciate everyone and feedback that I have had offline from people. If I can motivate anyone to take control of their fitness and health, then it's been worth it. Whether it's skipping or whether it's something else, it really doesn't matter. And I said before, tiny small changes, they mount up to a lot, and I've been there. I've been completely different to what I am now. Size, fitness level, mental health, there's lots I could share. I'm willing to, in another post, focus on that. If I had developed this skipping blether into a more health platform, I'd go into that a lot more. I don't think doing some skipping sessions in the programme is the format for it, but yes, I do intend to share my whole journey, because I have been in a completely different place to where I am now. My health was very poor, I was extremely super morbidly obese, and it's been a long, arduous journey. There's no quick fix, there's no, oh, what are you doing and you can change things overnight. You change things by making small changes. Small changes really mount up. The first time I ever set foot in a gym, I could barely do anything. I struggled big time just with daily life, never mind thinking about exercise. So yeah, anyone who wants to do something, I listen to a lot of podcasts on health. I research it all the time because I'm doing my own health journey. I also give other people advice, not paid advice as a health expert, not at all, but in my job as a family therapist, I have a lot of parents and young people asking me for advice on all sorts of things, not just their relationships, but things like their health, what food's good for them, and how to get motivated to do something out of the house and break bad habits and all of that. So small changes. In one of the podcasts I listened to, an expert had said something along the lines of, what is one small thing you can do today that your future self is going to thank you for? And I thought, yeah, every day, if it's one thing, if it's drinking a little bit more water, if it's getting to bed a little bit earlier and getting a better night's sleep, small things, they really mount up over time. So that's my end philosophy for today, and thanks very much for everybody who's watched this programme. I'm going to give this programme a full review of what I've thought of it all. I'm going to write that up. I'm going to let Diane Kolev's team know as well. One thing I will say is the app is very slow. It can take a while for things to come up. I know there's been an issue with my phone in certain apps, but my husband downloaded it onto his phone as well, and it was better than mine, but it was still slow. So I'm going to go on to that. I'm going to give a proper review of the programme, what I think of it, warts and all, and the good parts. For the most part, I would say it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed skipping. I think it's something I will continue to do. Whether I get any better in doing tricks, I don't know. I would really like to. I won't be in that fancy level of posting things like on Instagram doing fancy tricks, but if I can do some of them just for my self-satisfaction, I intend to do that. And yeah, and moving forward on his app, there's a skills lab, as I said before, and I'm going to try and learn some of the other moves on the skills lab, and that's what I'll be filming. So it'll be shorter films, maybe 10 minutes or so, not the whole thing of, because I know that could be a bit tedious just watching somebody do a whole programme, but I wanted to do that to show it sort of warts and all. You don't just go from tripping over your rope to being, slick and super fine and all of that overnight. It takes lots of practice, lots of time. So I am going to practice some of the moves, or maybe stick to one move a week and practice that over 3 sessions a week, and then film one of them. Maybe see, this is the skill I was trying, couldn't do it, pause that little bit, and then at the end when I've maybe learned it, I'll see how it goes, but something along those lines, and hopefully that will be useful to people who maybe can't afford the app. And it's not that I'm saying, here, copy me and do it for free. If you can afford to download the app and do something with a trained professional who can teach the skills in a proper way, then obviously you're better doing that. But it gives you an insight into, would it be worth it for me? Would it be worth investing that to have that paid course, or can I just pick things up on YouTube and practice it for myself? I think depending on your budget and what amount of motivation you need, I need the motivation. That's why I used to go to group activities like Zumba, because I've fed off the energy and the positivity of other people. It's much harder to do something solo. I'm very grateful to my husband for encouraging me and motivating me and being here every session. Well, mostly every session. I think there was one in my living room that I was alone, but that's been really encouraging, and getting the feedback of like you stand too wide, you jump too high, these are the things you need to work on, these things were really good, and that's been really a driving force to keep me motivated. So if you have anyone that you can share with, even if they're not going with you, to just check in on you, that you can report back to how's it doing. It does help to hold yourself accountable, having other people there that are expecting to see what you're doing. And in saying that, it doesn't mean you have to push yourself so much that it becomes arduous chore and you panic and you don't want to get up in the morning. There was a couple of mornings when I thought, oh, why have I said this online, I'm going to do this? Because I'm someone who, if I say I'm committed to something, I'll see it through, I will not back down, I'll have to do it, because I wouldn't humiliate myself and then just close this off on YouTube and not see the programme through. But there was a couple of mornings where I thought, I'm a bit tired today and I wish I hadn't signed up to this. But I'm so glad I did, and I did say before, but you never regret a workout, you never regret having got your bum up off the couch and go and do something. And that's it. Thanks for joining. See you soon.
Skip and Blether. Come on, let's go. Skip and Blether. Health chat, ready, set, go.